Brings us to another story that I want to talk to you guys about, the Ahmaud Arbery trial. So I'm gonna start with you, Kalisha, because you're a jogger, right? And you feel some type of way about this particular case. So why don't you tell us about this case?
It's a typical everyday run of the mill white people doing white people shit, harassing us for no reason, not allowing us to be who we are. I hate it. Like I said, I every year I do my 2.23 miles in honor of Ahmaud. I do not know what the outcome will be, but I have kind of followed it just a little bit. It doesn't seem to be going well, and I think earlier we spoke about the one of the lawyers saying no more black preachers. It was, in fact, the lawyers for the people who are on trial who said it. They feel like it's causing problems within the courthouse. I don't know how that would be such an issue for you devout Christians who brought this religion to us. Now you are saying that that being in the courthouse is a distraction, but when they really have to view their demons and they really have to understand how little they think of us as humans, as individuals, it's defiant to them. So I hope that this man or these men or whoever was involved, I hope that they pay a very healthy cost for his life, because it was uncalled for.
All right, Blue. The guy said black reverends, like like we don't got no white allies. You know what I'm saying? Like, I thought this was Colonel Sanders when he said. I looked at the guy. Who was that? Is that the chicken guy? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Who the hell says black reverends nowadays? Was that a racial term right there?
Well, man, of course it was. It was, because he knows the power of the church. He knows the power of public opinion. And, you don't want too many people leaning on the side of the right, because the wrong must rule. Can't wait to see Batman today. I have a plan for him. Yes.
What do you think about this story, MD?
Man, actually, man, this is my first time hearing about it, unfortunately, man. So my knowledge of it is going to be kind of short, man. I'm learning about it as I'm listening to y'all speak.
All right, well, this black guy, he was jogging through a neighborhood, minding his own goddamn business, when I think a pickup truck pulled up on side of him with two men in it. They were father and son. They hopped out with a shotgun, asking him what the hell he was doing in the neighborhood, and a scuffle broke out, and they shot him. Is that correct, Kalisha?
Well, supposedly there were construction houses on the route that he ran every day. Yeah. And he apparently stopped to look in one of the construction houses, just moseying in to see what it looks like, nothing abnormal. And I guess these guys saw him and they felt he was suspicious. So they started to chase him in the truck, and, he changed paths several times. They continued to chase him, and they ended up ultimately shooting and killing him.
Well, first and foremost, I would say sorry to the family and prayers, because that's very sad and unfortunate. Next, I would say hopefully they get them life as soon as possible. I mean, that's unexplainable. I have really no words for that, man. That's horrible. Again, sorry to the family and those two gentlemen. I mean, there's no way father and son to be prosecuted to the fullest amount. There's no other way around that, man.
What do you think about the fact that the lawyer for those two guys said black reverends? Like, we don't need no more black reverends in the building intimidating people. You know what I'm saying?
And there's only one black juror. That's something else that I thought was very ironic.
Oh, wow. Dig that. The black reverend comment, I think that's just, speech is everything. And a person in his position in life should be more educated than to use those words. So, I mean, that just comes off as racist in its own. And the fact that they only have one black juror, it all sounds janky. Again, I hope that as people, we don't overlook this and let them do nothing foul by letting these men get off easy. Because that story that's preposterous, man. That's all I can really say about that.
What are your thoughts on that? One black juror.
What year is this? Like, and we're talking about a community that is comprised of 55% African American beings. So to come into a courtroom where there is white people on trial and only have one black juror, and then the prosecutor, the people talking about no black reverends in here, like just throw the whole case away and put these people in jail. Like, don't even give me a time to kill on this one.
Right.
Like, I'm so over it.
All right. Switching gears a little bit, Mr. Blue. Let me get your thoughts on this. Aaron Rodgers lied to the NFL and said that he took his COVID shot, right? But he ended up catching COVID and happened to admit that he lied or he didn't get the shot. You know, after he said that he got a shot. Now I think they found him like a small amount. I think it was $10,000 or $14,000. And my thing is, why ain't nobody snapping on Aaron Rodgers like they snapping on, who was that, Kyrie Irving?
Two reasons. I mean, one, New York has a mandate. If you work in the sports buildings, if you do this, you do that, you have to be vaccinated. And he's just saying, nah, I'm not with it. So, I mean, he can't work for New York. Brooklyn, I think he's at Brooklyn. And that's just that, you know what I'm saying? The NFL as a whole doesn't have that mandate. So it's almost like two different camps of thought, you know what I'm saying? People lie every day about their vaccination status.
Yeah, the status.
I would think, because I've never seen no one actually pull their card out. I keep my card in the car, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I wonder if somebody would ever ask me for it. I'll just leave it in the car. Nah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, like I said, it's two different camps. Like I said, the reason why he's being so scrutinized is because of that strong mandate they have in New York. If he was anywhere else, we wouldn't even hear his name.
Right. But when you think about Aaron Rodgers lying, you know what I'm saying that he was vaccinated when he wasn't.
But even if he was vaccinated, he still could have caught the virus. The virus is a joke.
The virus is a joke.
That got the 1 and 2 Pfizers, and maybe 3 months later caught COVID and died in the hospital.
Yeah. And that's my thing about it. Like, they shouldn't be forcing us to do it, because now we got to do it at my job to where we got to do weekly testing because I'm unvaccinated. And I'm like, well, if you catch it, don't you, and you survive it, shouldn't you be immune from it? You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not hearing about that, right? We're not hearing about people who caught it.
The government is in a very, very interesting position. They got to convince people that they need to get the vaccine to prevent from getting it, as well as convince the people who are already vaccinated that it's not as effective as it should be. You should get a booster.
Right. That's what I told my coworker. I was like, yeah, I might have to get a test every week, but every 6 months you're gonna have to get another shot, and you never know what they put in your body. What do you think about that, MD?
Actually, man, I'm definitely against it. I don't believe that, they should be able to tell you what you have to put in your body. I'm not vaccinated. I don't plan on being vaccinated. And that's just me personally. So, yeah, it's kind of where I stand on it, man. I think that if they push it to where it's a nationwide mandate, I think it'll be horrible. I think you have a small revolution almost, man, because I'm going to tell you again, I'm not getting the vaccine.
Let me ask you this. What do you think about Aaron Rodgers lying about being vaccinated? Lying about it.
I'm a morals guy, man, so I think he was wrong for it, especially in his position. I mean, he's a household name. He's a superstar. He's somebody that children look up to. A lot of older men, kind of follow the game. They're fans. You see what I'm saying? So I always think lying is the wrong route. If you weren't going to do it, just be man enough to say you're not going to do it and take the consequences that come with it.
Right, like Kyrie Irving, right? Kalisha,
exactly.
Why don't you close us out on this real quick? Why don't you close us out on this particular subject?
So I'm a healthcare worker, so I don't speak for, on, or against any type of care that would prevent or not prevent anything from happening. So as MD the Life said, why lie? And I think because he lied, I feel like he should have spent a day in jail or something. I feel like you out here raping people. Like, what
Right.
is the purpose? I mean, you like, and as Joker said, you definitely can get you can get the virus even if you're vaccinated. So I just don't understand. And also, if you catch the virus, you do develop antibodies, just like anything else that you catch in your body. Your body learns to fight it off more effectively after you've been through it. So I don't know. I just think it was a moron move, and he needs to be held accountable for his actions. Accountability, that's the word of the night.
Right.
Everybody.
One more thing before we end that one right there. Think about it. You're hearing about people that's dying that got the vaccine, right? But you're not hearing about people that already had it and then it came back and killed them. You're not hearing no stories like that, are you?
No, not at all. I haven't heard one.
The thing about it, you're not going to hear every story. And also, I have heard so many stories. Like at one point, like right in the crest of it, nobody was dying from anything other than COVID. People out here having heart attacks, strokes, COVID. Like it was so crazy. So I'm going to be real clear. And I'm going to leave it. I'm going to land my plane on this. Believe only half of what you see and none of what you hear. Just, go by your business, do what you're going to do, make your decisions based on how you feel, and keep it moving.
Well, that's all I can think of tonight. I didn't play any videos like I normally do. We just freestyled this one. So I'm gonna start off at the top again. Why don't you tell us about your projects so we can close out the show? So I'm gonna start off at the top with you, MD. Go ahead, tell us about the upcoming projects.
Man, everybody stay tuned. Be looking for it. Actually, on the 25th of this month, I have 7 new songs dropping. They all singles. Gonna be hot to death. But other than that, I'm always live on all my social media, Instagram, Facebook. So y'all tap in. MD to Life is the name. Add and follow. I appreciate it. And hit that YouTube for me if y'all can, man. Subscribe. I'm trying to get my followers up so I can start going live. Holla at y'all.
Okay, so look, we have journals. We have Hello Black Child. We have First Responder. This is for people who are not of the culture. So y'all got one too. We have Black Couple. We have Black Man. We have Entrepreneur. We have Teen. We have Woman. We have Educator. Can you see that? And we have our newly released College Student. So if you guys come on, watch the show, put down in the comments which journal you want. We will contact you. Lo will let me know, and we will get you a free journal. I also have t-shirts. We can do t-shirts for you, custom for the journal that you choose. I'm so happy to be here as always. Thank you for reaching out. Thank you for continuously pushing the platforms. Joker, I got you. You tell me which one you want. I got you. You can get a journal. Also, MD to Life. If you want one, you let me know. Lo, I don't know if you have one. If you don't, hit me up.
No, I don't have one. I definitely need one. I'm willing to pay for it.
No, that's okay. Listen, you pay for it by helping promote us and helping push us, and you comment on anything that we do. We appreciate you. We're here for you. The website is helloblackman.com. We are on all social media platforms. We have a YouTube, we have Instagram, we have Twitter, we have TikTok. We don't do a whole lot because we old, but we be trying to push the platforms to the best of our ability. Our main platform is on Facebook. We have about 23,000 followers on there. We're steadily pushing that. We're trying to get to where we need to go. So, follow us. Let us know what you need. Let us know how we can help you. We're going to push this brand, and we're going to make Black men more effective, more open, more transparent. We're going to have conversations. We're going to teach these young men, these young women, how to live life prosperously.
Sorry about that. Send me that info. Seriously, man. I'll definitely help you with that. I like what y'all doing with that.
I got you.
And that's for the first comment, or what? Because it's going to be like one person going to be first.
I'll let you decide. But the first comment will be great. That'll make it easy for us. But if multiple people comment, we'll put their names in a hat and we'll pull randomly on Facebook or something. Let's figure it out. I got you.
There you go. We can do it on the show. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Mr. Blue, why don't you tell the people what you got coming up, man? What you got coming up?
What I have coming up is next Sunday. I'll be on the show.
Okay.
And of course, I have that new movie coming out next year, so stay tuned. You know what I'm saying? I'll be starring that Twilight dude. I don't think he can do any better than Michael Keaton, but we'll see. It's going to be so much fun. I'm only going to make a small cameo because this is Riddler's game, but it's all good. You'll see me. You'll see me.
All right.
I'm glad you did say something about the show because I am starting a parenting connection show this Thursday. So I will be talking to single parents, married parents, co-parents. We're going to be unleashing some secrets on what's the best way to parent, to be a co-parent. How do we effectively communicate with exes and people who don't want to act right? We're going to talk about child support. We laying it all on the line this Thursday, 8 p.m.
Are you having any guests? I would love to be a guest.
Absolutely. So I'm doing it every Thursday. I can send you the survey and you just let me know which Thursday you want to come through.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Yeah, come on with it.
I'll wear a different face that day. Don't worry.
Well, guys, that's all I have for this week. And I just want to say I really appreciate you guys coming through and joining me on this show. I know it can get long and boring sometimes, but it's us that keep it going. It's you guys that keep me going. That's the reason why I make myself get up and do this goddamn show every Sunday. Ladies and gentlemen of the audience, you can find me at lowfromthego@gmail.com. You can find me on Members Only Podcast. You can find me Fast and Furious interviews. In fact, I just did an interview with the homeboy MD The Life today. So go check that interview out, man. It's very interesting. Y'all gonna love it. Trust me, this guy got a lot to say, man. All right, so I just want to end it off by saying peace.